Welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Beaters. If you're new to the channel, I am Old Head Gaming, and I'm going to talk about the one controversy that's kind of swimming under the surface of the winter event, and that is for the first time, Dead by Daylight is making a set of cosmetics completely limited and exclusive, and we're going to be taking those away at the end of the event. And we were notified at the very beginning on January 4th, the entire winter collection was going to be going poof. So that meant the Deck the Trials outfits that were released this year, as well as all the winter sweaters, the ugly holiday sweaters that are around all year long, including the three that we're going to talk about that are getting added to the game, both in the store, as well as the two that were already going to kind of get put into the Bone Chill event, are all going to go poof. You're not going to be able to have a chance to get them until next year when they come back. And the reason they're doing this is to make sure that they're not, able to be bought with iridescent shards, and it's kind of making some people angry. And let's talk about what's coming and what is happening. First of all, the big problem is that they've gone on this whole thing about trying to make skins more accessible for people who just play a shit ton of hours and have tons of eerie shards that have absolutely nothing to do with them. So what they wanted to do is convert this system where in the beginning, when the skin drops in the store, it's only available with RX cells, and that's supposed to last 4 weeks, and then poof, later it turns into having a cells as well as an iridescent shards option, and you can buy it for shards. And everyone was like, great, we'll buy the winter events, after the winter's over if we want it. And those who wanted it, like myself, when they wanted Michaela, we went and bought it instantly. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But for the first time ever, Dead by Daylight has made a choice that these are going to be limited time, which means there's going to be no iridescent shards option for the Deck the Trials skins, and these brand new sweaters that are dropping for Yoichi, Rebecca, and Ada are only going to be available for a very limited time. They drop on Tuesday is this launch date, and they're gone on January 4th when the Bone Chill event goes with it, like a winter wind. And here is one of these interesting things that is going to be going on, is that we've never seen this happen before. And is this a new standard? Is this something that Dead by Daylight is going to do? Is that some skins will stay around forever, and you can use eerie shards, and some are going to be limited time, and you better buy it now. And this is setting a standard that is worrying some of the fan base and some of the, normal people who buy all the stuff they want. And people were really excited that they could just be like, hey, I can just sit and wait and use my pile of iridescent shards, and now they know that might not be possible. Now, this is going to depend on how you look at it. As a business standpoint, it makes sense. It creates FOMO, it creates a need to buy cells, and it does make money for the company. As a consumer, it seems like a little bit of a dirty practice where you just launched this big program to let everyone know that eventually you can just pretty much buy stuff with shards from playing the game. And now we know that's not entirely the case. That some skins will basically only be here for a very limited amount of time, and then they're going to get lockered until either the following time or whenever they're brought back. And we don't know if when they're brought back, will they have iridescent shard markers on them as well that you can buy with in-game currency, or will they get brought back with a brand new clock where you're going to still buy them with cells? And that's, I think, the big fear that most people have. Now, if you haven't seen what is coming on Tuesday, let's take a quick look at the 3 new sweaters. And of course, our 2 girls from the brand new Project W chapter, as well as Yoichi, who people have been saying, why hasn't Yoichi got his sweater for a while now, are all getting their brand new sweaters. So Rebecca Chambers, Yoichi, and Ada Wong are all going to have theirs. So this is what they look like. It looks like they're all going to be $250 for cells, which is what every sweater looks like it's running for right now. And you can buy them, basically everyone's but those 3 until Tuesday. On Tuesday they drop. You can pick them up, kind of seeing what they look like now. And that's going to be it. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, of course, the other 2 sweaters are going to be located in the Tome, and Haddie's is available now. As you've been seeing in the footage, I've just been running around playing matches with Haddie with her holiday sweater on. And Vittorio's will be able to be available on Tuesday. As long as you've already acquired the entrance to the second tier of the Bone Chill event, you'll be able to get that as well. So those are free. You can just play the game, just do the event, and you'll get the Bone Chill sweaters for Haddie and Vittorio. So those won't have to be worried. Of course, now with other sweaters, they do probably will come back next year once locked away, and who knows if they'll have iridescent shards as well. And that in turn brings the problem. What are they going to do? Is this going to be the precedent moving forward? They're going to drop major events and then make them only available with cells here on out? I don't know. I actually have no answer for this. I know it's getting a lot of pushback. I know it's getting a lot of negative press on Twitter, on every other kind of forum you can think of. And I don't know if behavior's gonna look and say, you know, maybe we shouldn't do things like this. They're already invested in this event. It is what it is. You might as well run it to the end. You're not gonna be able to be like, meh, we're gonna backtrack. I mean, I feel like that is not the plan as they're trying to gather data and see if people really hate this as much as everyone seems to be hating it. And I think we're gonna find out that this is probably not what they want when it comes to press, but will they go forward with this? I don't know. People are still probably going to buy the sweaters and the holiday skins they want, even though they know that is basically telling behavior that, yeah, that these are okay to have limited availability and not added to the iridescent pool for later purchase. I don't know. What do you think? Do you think behavior's going to backtrack? Do you think this is the precedent moving forward? Do you think this is a one-off that they just decided to test the market and see what's going on? I don't know. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you happy with the cosmetics for Rebecca, Yoichi, Ada, Vittorio, Haddie getting all their sweaters added to the pool, or even the Deck Trials holiday skins that have been available for about a week and a half now? So tell me what you think in the comments below. I want to hear them as always. Thanks for watching, and later, mates.